If you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you have known or at least heard of Ohio the Anime throughout the course of the past few months on TikTok of at least hearing it. Well, I'm here to tell you that the Ohio Anime is a scam. Not only is it a scam, but it supports racism and pedophilia. Now, you may be wondering, how does this singular anime support this? One, I'm going to go into the background of it and just say this off the rip. The creator of the anime is a racist. It's very obvious he's a racist, and I have proof that he is. The person that they are promoting for this, Heya Nova on TikTok, is a pedophile, and I also approve of this with an entire video that I was segmented towards him about a few weeks ago. First, we're going to get into and discuss why Heya Nova, the entirety face of the Ohio the Anime, is a pedophile, and that goes back and dates to the video that I made. If you want more details on this whole subject, you should watch that video. It's about 12 minutes. It's very informational. It's about everything. So, Nova was caught talking to a 14-year-old girl, and he is the age of 19 years old. Nova likes to do this thing, I believe, called gender regressing, where you wear and act the age of someone much lower than you as a comfort thing, and a lot of therapists around the world recommend it, and I'm not bashing on it whatsoever, but he used that to get to a girl who was about, 6 years too young for him, and he thought it was okay, and once he was exposed, he said the trolls were coming after him. The next thing I ultimately know that you are wondering is, how is Ohio the Anime racist? Now I'm going to go into and explain this, and you're going to have to kind of understand the background of this guy, but we're going to get to the background of this guy a little bit after. So the person making this fucking anime called Ohio the Anime made an anime prior to this, or I don't even know why I'm calling it an anime anymore. It was just simply a short racist animated film that he made. Now he made this thing, he called it Blacked the Anime, and it was basically, I can't even really remember what the whole plot was about because it was so all over the fucking place. It was so dumb, kind of like Ohio the Anime. He took such a shitty ass thing, promoted it so much, filmed a video with his Lamborghini a few times, acted and showed that he had a lot of money, and then he would make this anime, so to speak, about this white guy going to like an all-black school, and all of the black people are stereotypical black propaganda that you would probably find in America in the 17 to 1800s. Now, he made all of he just drew these characters really terribly. It's very obvious he drew them to be racist, and what's worse is dating back to this guy. Back in 2019, he made a video of him wearing Logan Paul's merch, his Maverick merch. This was shortly after Logan Paul was caught filming a dead body, and he posted it to his YouTube channel. He justified Logan's acts on that video. Not only did he say that, but he said the dead guy was lucky to be in it due to the clout that he could gain from it.
You know this guy, right?
That's pretty depressing, but it's probably true. One of Logan Paul's fans had this to say. This is unbelievable. So just prepare yourself for this. Roll it.
Because I'm a Japanese maverick, I deserve to have a platform. And the guy who died should be lucky to be in Logan Paul's vlogs. I'd do anything, even that, to be in Logan Paul's vlogs, because you get recognized by a lot of people, millions of people. And since I'm a maverick, we do different things. So even though a normal person would not film it, we're mavericks, so we film it anyway. So, maverick style, snitch.
The future is fucked.
Now, I know what you're thinking, or at least I know what you're thinking if you thought of what I thought whenever I saw that video. My original thought was, wow, what a fucking idiot, what an egotistical, clout-chasing dumbass, right? Now, ultimately, I do believe that this guy, when he was younger, made this video purely to get some extra views, as to what he's doing now, teaming up with an obvious person who's laughed at, aka Nova, just to get some extra viewers to come and watch his shitty little fucking TikToks. But you know what? We're gonna go past and steamroll past all of this. Now I want to get into his past anime that he's made called Black the Anime. Now, when I told you earlier that they made an anime and I said it was extremely racist, I'm going to show you why it was extremely racist, and a lot of people do know about this, but there's also a lot of people who don't. You see, this guy makes this anime and it's called Black the Anime. So then he draws all of these black characters, all these African American characters, so stereotypically fucking disgusting. It's actually insane how he drew these and how he still is just getting more people to follow him and follow him. He consecutively makes TikTok saying, if I reach 1 million followers, I'll release Ohio the Anime, but he never releases it. And now I'm going to get into why there's a scam shortly after this, but it's just one big fucking disgusting scam ran by a racist and ran by a pedophile. Here's the proof as to why this past anime was extremely racist, but here it is.
I hope nothing bad happens while I was gone.
Aren't you going to tell tell me to stop? Don't think I won't do it. I've already messed up my life.
Are you talking to me?
Everyone knows I've said that word.
I have to go to class, weirdo.
The man who made that Black the Animator was the leading head, honcho of making the whole thing. Came out with a statement shortly after this was released, and people said, oh my god, well, this is fucking crazy. His statement was, it's okay because black people help me work on it too. It's kind of the equivalent of a guy saying, it's okay dude, I have black friends. Now, I ultimately thought this was one of the wildest fucking things I've ever seen in my life, as to how he could upload this and continue to have such a crazy platform reaching over 1 million followers, and the only thing he ever does on there is exploit a well-known laughed at fucking lol clow fucking pedophile, right? And then he flexes on his Lamborghini a few times, which I'm not even sure is his. I'm assuming he just rents it every once in a while and just, films around it for a good 6 hours a day and comes up with a bunch of videos that he can use for it. Well, that's really all he does is one, flex, exploit a pedophile, and act racist, and be racist is basically all he does. Now, you may be wondering how the fuck does this guy continue to get followers after such crazy things? Well, the main reason behind it is people forget about it, they don't ask him about it anymore, they don't make statements about it anymore. Some people still remember it and make some comments on the videos from what I've seen so far, but it's not a lot. And then he goes on to make a new thing with a new trend that's already dead, and he continues to fucking exploit it and milk the fuck out of it until he can finally scrounge up the tiniest amount of views possible to get some subscribers, when it never really ends up working out, because he'll drop a 3-minute animated clip of some crazy bullshit ever. The entirety of the Ohio anime is just so dumb, and the Ohio memes in general are kind of just fucking stupid now. A week after they came out, they stopped being funny. Now, moving on to how this anime is a scam is going to be one of the weirdest topics I think I've ever talked about on this channel before, ranging from the weirdest videos that I've made. So I found this video on TikTok of this guy talking about it. He's going to explain it a lot better than I do because he knows more than I do, and I don't really ever use Discord, but I did join their Ohio the Anime or Black the Anime Discord to see what was really going on in there, and it's a kind of a clusterfuck of things. But I'm going to show you this video that this guy made on TikTok explaining the situation and how it's a scam. Now, before I show you the video, I'm going to tell you that if you're ever going to voice act for something, or you're ever going to do a job, you're going to get paid. You don't pay to do a job. You don't pay to do anything else. You're going to get paid to do something. In the Ohio Anime, the Discord server, you could pay around, I think it was $20 to be a side character, to voice a few lines to be a side character in the anime that when it eventually does come out, or you could pay a whopping price of $30 to $40 to be a main character. Now, what they would do is they would hire these people would pay some good money to start voicing some lines and do a job that they shouldn't be paying to do, and they should be getting paid to do. And then they would fire these people after taking their money, never release the anime ever, after so many promises of, oh, I'll release it at this set point, or this set point. As of recently, the guy made a claim, if we hit 1 million on TikTok, I'll release the anime. He never did. So basically, like I said, it's just a big fucking scam. Here's the video of this guy talking about it. He might explain it better than I do, but here it is.
It's a scam. Ohio the Anime is a scam. Let me show you. Nearly all the videos on this TikTok account have the same sentiment in the description. Join the Discord server. Be a voice actor. I joined the Discord server, and the first thing I see is server subscriptions. And for a measly $10 a month, you can be a side character. Oh, you don't want to be a side character. Gotcha. Completely understandable. For $30 a month, you can be a main character. I am not a professional voice actor by any metric, but I can tell you this. I've voice acted long enough to know that this stuff never happens. You don't pay to get a role. What about the auditioning process? And if you check their most recent videos on their platform, apparently they've been firing some of their voice actors. Yeah, some of the voice actors have been let go. Cool. They got their money back, right? Yeah, this anime is super real because there's a real sense of originality, and it doesn't like to repeat itself over and over and over. It doesn't matter if it's a joke. You're still taking people's money.
Hello, this is the Ohio the Anime director. We would like to present the story for Ohio the Anime. The main character, Jamal, along with his class, travels into one of the most mysterious places in the world, also known as Ohio. He has to face enemies like me, Nova, and the Ohio President and Ohio Queen. follow for more updates on Ohio, the anime.
No wonder Nova's the villain in that series. It all makes sense given how I'm assuming that the protagonist would be a minor. Now, you know what? We're gonna move on past this whole Nova's a Predator thing since I made a whole video on it. I don't like the guy at all, so if I add in some sneak disses here and there, don't blame me. I just don't like fucking pedophiles and I never will. I decided that I was going to make a Discord account to join the Ohio the Anime and Black the Anime Discord server, and I was kind of appalled at what I did find there. It was kind of really fucking wonky, weird, and wacky. You see, when I first joined in there, I was expecting to find some really disgusting people, and I did. When I first joined in, I also was thinking, hey, maybe Nova's in here. He is. So the first thing I decided to check when I joined the server was the rules to the server and what you can and can't do, and I thought, you know what, okay, these are some pretty standard rules. If someone contacts me and tells me you're being a pedophile, spreading nudes, etc., I will not only ban you, but also report your account. That's fair, that's great, I'm glad that that's a good rule to be in place. The next one I saw that I thought was really cool and good to be there as well was the next rule was that you're not allowed to, like, you know, share NSFW stuff into the chats. No nude, lewd, or disgustingly vulgar things are allowed to be shared. And I was like, okay, these are some pretty good rules, because what if a really young kid decides to join this shitty fucking anime Discord server? And I was like, okay, good, I'm glad that these rules are in place. But the next thing I saw kind of shocked me, and I was kind of like, okay, well, this is fucking silly. So then one of the two head honchos, or really both of the head honchos of this server, the both no-life Discord admins who probably solicit young women, decided that, you know, Rule 11 and 4 doesn't apply to them, so they can share whatever type of content that they want, and they're both allowed to be pedophiles on the server with no repercussions, and I thought this was absolutely fucking disgusting. How can you run a Discord server about promoting a shitty anime that you're also scamming people with, that has racist backgrounds, and is also run and ran by a predator, to have these people running and being the face of your moderation in the Discord server? I think this is fucking disgusting. One of the reasons why I avoid a lot of the Discord servers or any Discord type of things in like the entirety of my life. I've always just gone by those stereotypical disgusting people, but you know, it is what it is. That's really all I'm going to have for you guys for today in this video, but if you want more information about the things that I was talking about, like I said, I have a video exposing one of the two faces of the Ohio the Anime thing on my channel called Nova, exposing the Nova online predator. And then you can also look up on YouTube Black the Anime to look at how disgustingly racist this entire thing is. The entire background of this guy just comes back and logs back to the date of the prehistoric douche tubers like Rice Gum, people who want to be just like him and, you know, are pretty much is going to be generally shitty in life in the next 10 years. But you know what, that's all I have to talk about for today. Just thought I'd give you guys an upload. My once a week upload, it comes and goes, kind of like a Minecraft server with your 4 best friends. But I hope everyone who's watching this has a blessed weekend and a good day after they see this. And if you're following any of those accounts, please unfollow them. Leave the Discord server if you're in them. And other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.